Oh, salute me, salute me. Hey y'all. You gotta salute me. Oh. I'm a boss, yeah, I move in silence. Take your time, but you know I'm about it. On my head so many times on the ceiling. And get this money way. Got my own shit, the greenhouse so big. And I got my own shit. Fresh off the private jet for my own trips. Hey y'all. Just adding people and then I'm gonna be done. I live this lifestyle. I'm trying to tell you about my lifestyle. But you couldn't live this lifestyle. If I gave you the bricks, you couldn't build my house. Hey, Toast. Yeah. Oh, you gotta salute me. Got a little Leah Stone playing. Detroit with it. I almost took my mother's life. I couldn't fix it for much. She gave her to me the closest thing to death I was, but I had to make a prayer. Hey Misty, thank you. I'm talking sleeping around when I was holding it down. This bitch knew real estate. This light watching me out. Ain't that some bullshit? And I'm a single mother queen and I'm a bullshit. You so stupid. I like, oh, that one really washed out. So we gonna stick to that one. Since I'm gonna post this on YouTube. Hey YouTubers. I gotta figure out how to edit, y'all. I gotta get it together. You gotta salute me. You gotta salute me. Wait for a couple more people to get on, then we can start. As y'all can see, I didn't pick a topic, so I'm gonna just wing it. I do this for my damn self. Yeah, I do this for my damn self. You salute me, salute me, salute me, salute me. Oh, you gotta salute me. Yeah. Oh. All right, y'all. That's enough. That was Leah Stone, Detroit artist. So welcome to I'm Just Saying with Arlene. Thank y'all for coming on with me. So I didn't really have nothing specific to talk about because I had a bad week. Okay, that's why I don't know if y'all probably ain't paying attention because I've been kind of like trying to post, but I really just have not been in a good mood. Sunday, I woke up, my back was hurting, I couldn't hardly stand up. I was in a bed all Sunday and Monday, like literally, like I tried to take baths. It would hurt. I had to jump out real quick and lay down. It was just horrible. And so I just made my mood all off. Like I was like, I don't even feel like sitting in a chair doing this video today, but I feel a little bit better, So I said, I'm not going to pause it. I did go to work for the last couple of days. I had to take off work. I never do that. Everybody was like, we was wondering where you were at. Like, where Arlene at? So I just really wasn't in a mood to do anything. Like, I just felt like hopeless, I guess. I don't know. But, but it did, of course, bring about a topic and something that I needed to talk about was that, like, for me, just being down for them couple of days and not being able to do stuff myself, I just felt like, what? Like, if I well, first, I've been trying to take care of myself, and I need to learn different other, supplements and different stuff to take to make my body inside and out, versus, the weight can go off. That's good. That's a start. But just more stuff, because it's like, what happened to my back? I didn't really pick up nothing. Of course, like I've been doing a lot of hard labor for all my life, mostly. So that's one thing, and maybe it's just catching up with me. I don't know. But I just felt like if I was to be, hey, Gretchen, if I was to be down and out, myself, like I did not have any inspiration to do anything. Okay. I did not want to do anything. And of course I had my phone in my hand. Mostly I was just watching TV, and then I look at the phone. I might comment, or I might repost something that I posted with the jewelry and all that stuff. But I just really didn't have no passion for nothing. It was like, I'm just hopeless. And I'm thinking like, oh my goodness, I got events next week. I got 2 events next weekend. My nephew's birthday this Saturday. I'm not doing much, but I'm doing something. It's just like, well, what am I supposed to do? Because my leg was hurt that bad. Like I couldn't even walk. And I didn't go to emergency the first day, but I went the third day, and I knew that I shouldn't have, because all they do every time I have been when I needed something is piss me off. Like, I'm just saying, like, to me, they don't do enough. I don't know. They didn't do any tests. They just going off of my, and it could be they could be saying it the right way, sciatica or whatever like that. And the one lady I work with, she's like, you too old. You ain't even over 30 yet. And you got sciatica already, laughing and stuff. But I've been working at retail forever. And I used to dog out the boxes. Like I used to be doing the whole shipment by myself. They come in like, you finished? So my body just tired of me overworking it. And that's all I do. So, just so I guess to come on here and say that through the storm, we have to just work through it, because I just didn't want to do nothing. I didn't feel inspired. And I was just thinking like, so what if, my leg never got better? What am I going to do? Like, am I going to just let everything go, or am I going to keep trying to work through it, or keep trying to fix it and make myself better? So, they gave me medicine or whatever. Like, I guess it worked when it have to. I was able to go to work, like, because the first day I couldn't even stand up. Like, it was over. I literally laid down and laying down, eating in the bed. Like, I said, oh no, like, no, I can't do this. This is not me. So it was a mess, for real. But it just made me realize, like, and I've been going to the chiropractor for maybe a year or so, baby. But I went in there today or whatever after work. I wasn't going to go. I'm like, I don't even feel like going in, but it has like chiropractic work. My mom used to always say that's really work. And I feel like I'm young and I shouldn't be getting it, but it helped me. It helped you, especially if you're sitting at a desk all day at the computer, you looking down, I think it's really good for you. But just sitting in there, I realized, like, I was like the only the only person under 60 there. And I'm thinking like, nah, this is ridiculous. Like, I'm too young to be sitting up in here. And, but I guess there's no specific age you can get chiropractic work, but it just made me feel like I know I need to take care of my body. So that's what I want to say. Like, we just need to start looking into, it's good. Yes, it is, because I just felt, work through the storm for real, because I felt like just hopeless. And, of course, it's not just with our health. Like, that's what just triggered me to even think this way or feel this way, because it's like my leg, like it just threw off my whole life. Like, I can't think because of the pain. I can't do nothing. It's because it's like the pain. And I just, laid there. And so I'm thinking like, Arlene, you got to work through it. So I wasn't going to go to work the next day. I said, nope, I'm going to go. So I try to do everything, put patches on it and rub it down a little bit, take the medicine and stuff. Like, I'm just going to go to work. And if I have to keep standing up, like I had to keep standing up, because sitting down is what made it worse. Like, sitting down, laying down is good. Standing up was pretty okay. Like, walking in this morning, it was kind of I had to stop for a minute, because it was really like, it's aching. It's more like an ache. It's not like a sharp pain, but it was aching. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, I can't wait till this is over. So, I just say this, like, we do have to work through the storms in our life, because a lot of things, hey, Amber, will cause us to kind of just stand back and just be like, forget it. I give up. Because that's how you feel, like you give up. You don't want to do this no more. And that's how I know a lot of things in my life. If I feel like it's not going on the right path for me, or if I feel like it's too much, or it's not enough people acknowledging it, or however, then I just be like, you know what, forget it. That's too much. Like, but that's the only way we can build character, regardless if it's in a specific area. The paths that I'm going down may not be the path for me, but it's leading me to another path. You feel what I'm saying? So I just have to go through the storms and try to figure out what it is that I'm supposed to receive out of that. What it is that I'm supposed to receive from just being in the bed for 2 days. Like literally, like I never had any, like what? Like, no, I gotta go. And then Toast was like, I was like, dang, your gas gone. He was like, your gas would have been gone too. You would have been driving, but you was in the bed. So I'm just like to be on the go. I like to do, I don't know, I care what it is. Something. Not sitting in the bed. Like that wasn't for me. And that made me not be productive as well. Like I wasn't really feeling like doing anything, thinking about anything, like wasn't being productive, but I was thinking about, oh my goodness, what am I going to do with these events? And I just kept saying it like, so we just have to be strong and power through certain things. And so that we can see the light in it. And also, with that, learn something from it. Because I feel like everything that I do, any situation that I'm in, I learn something from it. Let me see what Misty said. Been going since we were kids. Oh, you've been going for a while. See, my mom used to always say, the chiropractor, they do good, woo woo. And I was just, never thought of it, but I really like my chiropractor. And and they know it, it's a small knit place. They know you and everything. So I really like it. And it really make me feel energized, like for real, for real. It's like it make you get up off the table and you like, okay. Like for some reason, that back, baby, it controls a lot of something. I don't know. When you know how you lose, it's a bad mother. Yeah, Kimberly, you do, because, and that's the thing, you sitting at the desk, then we always on the phone, because my doctor, I was saying something about the computer that's at the desk I'm at. It's inside of the desk. So you have to look down. He was like, that's tech neck. He's like, they used to call it text neck. Now they call it tech neck. So, we looking down constantly. We sitting at the computer, I kind of like try to straighten up a lot. It's just a mess. So I got to kind of stand up. So, and I always said I didn't want a desk job. I'm a physical person. So, I really don't care for sitting at a desk. That's not my thing. Like I can't stand it. It make me crazy, but it is what it is now. Okay. But yeah. So, just think about the things that you're going through. And of course, it may make you feel like you want to give up or quit, or, maybe it's not the right thing for you, but just see it to the end. I would say, see it to the end. Make sure you just see it through, because like my leg, I was just going to be like, well, forget it. I was going to call people, say, I can't do your event next week. I'm over it, okay? Because I was like mad. I'm over it. I was pissed. So we just have to be mindful of the things that you need to go for real, for real. He in Allen Park, and it's a good. I think it just made me feel real good. At least go. I went to 2 people. The first time I got introduced, I was at the bank. He had came up there. He had this crazy machine. That boy, it was like powerful. He was like, just breathe with it. And I didn't really care for that one too much, but it still made you feel good afterwards. But this new one, I like how he do it. So I would, see somebody, different types. Cause like some people, like, cause he don't do the cracking of the neck. He don't crack you and stuff. He uses this machine and do it. So different stuff, different strokes. I don't know. Maybe I need to get cracked. I don't know. Cause this leg is tripping. But yeah, so like I said, if you're just joining me, welcome to I'm Just Saying with Arlene. Today, I didn't really have a specific topic. I was just coming on here to talk. That's it. Just talk to y'all, tell y'all about my week, going on a week that I've been going through. It was horrible. And me, my leg been messed up. First, my back, I got out the bed Sunday morning and I was like, what? I couldn't stand up. And I'm thinking like, and I went to the bathroom and it was hurt really bad. And I'm like, this is crazy. Like, what's going on? I didn't get up until Monday, a little bit Monday. And then like Tuesday, I got up and just was like, you know what? I can't do this no more. So let me see. It does this. What about my job? Our desk adjust up and down so we can stand sometimes. That's what I probably need, something to let me raise it up, and then that'd be better, because it's just in the desk. Like that's the only way you can tell somebody where look something up or whatever. So, but yeah, so I guess the topic could be called just fight through the storm, or what can I call it? Something about the storm. Work through the storm. Just work through the storm, because a lot of things come into our lives and a lot of things happen and we just feel like it's the end of the world. We feel like that's it. So we just got to power through it, because I feel like, and then I look at people to be so strong and I guess when you get to a point where you can't do nothing else but be positive or but grow yourself, then that's when you go past it. But I felt like if I was in a situation where I had to be bedridden for a little time, I wouldn't do, like, I feel like I wouldn't have a positive spirit, especially how I felt. Like I wouldn't feel positive. I wouldn't feel like talking to people. I wouldn't feel like doing anything because I would just feel so down, like my life is just over. So it just made me realize that we have to be grateful and thankful for, you know, all the things that we are able to do in our life and the things that we can control. And because, you know, I felt like I couldn't control nothing by being that way. So just be grateful and control your, you know, they always say control your destiny, control your destiny. I'm always trying to find, or, you know, control your path that you want to go down. I had just read something earlier. It was like, if you think it, you can do it. And it's just like, well, when is it? I think a lot of stuff. What's happening? But just keep going through the storm. Let me see what everybody said. Please. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Olivia. Hey, girls. I miss y'all. See them too. They saying hi and wondering why you're not saying it back. Hey, little cousins. Yes, Gretchen, because I felt like I was just like, I'm over it. Like, but I was like, you know what? I took off and I never take off work. So everybody was like, something must have happened. They was like, you was sick? Because I don't, you know, I usually try to really power through it. I was talk to my mom. I said, I should have just milked it. She said, but it's not milking it though, because you really hurt. I'm like, yeah, but I mean, you know, I usually power through stuff. I can usually sit through some pain and that's probably like when my toast and my friend was like, tell them your pain at 20. Tell them that you this and that, but I'm just more relaxed. Like it could be hurting me. They probably could see it a little bit in my face and how I was twisting and turning and kept adjusting myself. But I mean, I could take it, but I needed to be fixed because I wasn't happy. But I went to work and today was a pretty okay day. You know, whatever. I made it work. Right. I was hit, Amber. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, Raquel, my auntie Miko. You know, she was you know, before her life, before she was in the wheelchair, she was positive. She was, you know, going forward, had a whole life that she wanted to live, and then she got into the wheelchair, and then it kind of, you know, she was just like doing everything. Like she did more stuff than I did, and it was like I don't feel like I would, but I mean, like I said, once you go through the storm, once you go through your sad moments, once you go and then you just become, you know that you're better than that and you still living, then I think that's when you become positive. And she probably had a hard time, I'm sure, in her mind in the beginning. But after that, she was like, she worked and everything. She had her own house. Everything was looking good for her. Like she didn't let that stop her. And so that's the thing. We just need to, you know, I know some things is unfortunate and we can't control, and it kind of take control of our life, but for the most part we can't control the things that we have. And you know, because I'm so happy that my arms work, my legs work, I'm walking around, I can think, you know, and I just want to stay that way. So we do need to, on a healthy tip, because there's so much unhealthy things happening to people at a young age. And I just look at people coming in the hospital and I'm thinking like, I look at their age and I look up at them like, like, dang, you too young to be going through that and looking like that. Like that's ridiculous. But you know, and some stuff you might be born with, blah, you know, whatever. But I think most of it is from us not eating right, us not taking care of our body, or really realizing what we putting into our body. And of course they making all this stuff so we, you know, oh, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna do this. But we really need to take care of ourselves, because like I said, I was the youngest person in a chiropractor, even though, like I said, everybody go to chiropractors, I know. But when in my mind, I was thinking, I'm the youngest person here under 60. Everybody else was like 60 and up, it looked like. And it's just crazy. But I just need it just make me motivated to kind of get myself in shape more. And really, as far as my bones and, you know, how I move and stuff. So we have to, let me see what Stacy says. True, we have to push through the storm, but sometimes our bodies will tell us to chill. Yes. And rest, because we're always on the go. And I think that's one of the things my body was telling me, like, you need to chill. Like, you do this, you've been doing all this, and just calm down for a minute. I should have just took off, and I'm at work yesterday, like, dang, why didn't I just take off? Like, they even had, she called me, or I called her, and she was like, you sure you coming in? And I'm like, yeah, I should be able to take it. Nope, I should have just took off. But I'm just always want to go to work for some reason. I don't know why. Dang. But I did. If anybody just joined, welcome to I'm Just Saying with Arlene. The topic is push through the storm. I keep changing it, but it's something about the storms, I know. But just pushing through when you down and out, pushing through when it's not going the exact way that you want it, or health-wise, anything, you know, in your job or however. Thank you, Tamiko. Hey, Lanita. Yeah, I'm feeling much better. Like, it's still kind of like, you can feel something bothering you, but I'm better. Everybody at work like, you okay? You okay? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm still kicking it. I'm just gonna keep it, keep positive about it because I wasn't at first. Especially when I couldn't stand up straight. That was really like a mess. I drove myself to the doctor. That was hard. I was like, this is ridiculous. But my friends was like, you sure you want us to come get you? I'm like, no, I can do it. Because I'm always trying. See that thing that we talked about last week. I don't like, or the week before. I don't want nobody to go over and like out of their way for me or something when I think that I can do it myself. That's just, I don't know. I'm just not, I don't know. I like to do stuff myself, but I don't want nobody. I'm like, no, y'all don't have to, even if they live only 15, 20 minutes away, I just don't want nobody to do extra when I feel like I can do it. So I got to work on myself, y'all. I don't ever want help for some reason. But so yeah, that's it, y'all. Just power through the storm. Like anything in your life that you feel like you can't control. And like I said, some things we may not be able to control. Some things that may just come at a time where we the most vulnerable, but we just have to push through it and keep powering through it, because eventually it'll fix itself, or we can fix it and make it work. Because there's so many times I want to give up on like Fab Five and different stuff, but then I have one person, like I said, to me, of course, when you have a business, you want it to grow, but it also is helping me, like, I don't want to say a hobby, because I feel like it can be a business that grows, but it's also helping me stay on my toes. You know what I mean? Stay on my feet. It's helping me push through, because every month I usually have something. And it's happening again this year. Of course, I want to be at a certain number, but I'm still booking events. So I just have to keep powering through it and keep figuring out ways to kind of change me and kind of change how I do things so that people can see me, or people can, so the same thing kind of I was talking about last week. So, just power through it and keep it going. Yeah, Lanita, because it's like serious, like this is serious. And even if I feel like if you have the mind and you know that you need to change something, health, like a health issue and something in your life, you can change. Like I said, keto is not for everybody, but I'm telling you, seriously, it really worked. I'm just saying. And it's crazy because Amber used to always say this, and I'm like, okay, I thought about it, but it kind of stuck in my mind. Plus, you see everybody doing it, but find something that you can do, because you don't really need the surgery. I feel like it's people that really need the surgery. I don't feel like you do. So I think find something that, first of all, have a goal. What do you want? Do you want to be sick? No. Do you want to, you know what I mean, have high blood pressure and have to take medicine forever, and medicine that can mess up this organ, mess up that organ? No, we don't want that. So then you think, what can I do to change that? It's something that you need to do. You need to really just get it over with. Thank you, Gretchen. We just really need to grasp onto something to make you push forward to lose the weight, because it's so easy. And I'm telling you, like a couple of months, like I would never thought that I would drop this much weight in a couple of months. I would have never, did I say thunk? However, I would have never thought that I would have lost this weight, in that, to me, little short time. Of course, like I feel like I'm stagnant right now and I need to just hurry up and push through. But the thing is, I'm still going. I'm still trying to figure out ways to make my, you know what I mean? Because it's not about, of course, the appearance. I mean, it's lit, but you have to think about the inside. And that's what I'm trying to focus on. And I need to learn more about. Like I try to read a lot of different stuff, and I'd be like, oh my goodness, this is like too much. Well, go to somebody who know more, because that's why people pay for stuff, specialists and different stuff, or, so that they can learn more, because they don't want to learn it. So I think, to me, that you don't really need to do the surgery. That'd be a quick fix. I mean, if it's a quick fix and you're willing to do it, go ahead. But I think that you need to start somewhere to where you can, because I think you will feel more accomplished when you do it with your own will. But I mean, like I said, it's good for people, that need it. I don't think you do, though, because I think people be like way bigger. I don't know. But yes, I do. You definitely need to like take heed to what they saying and just really change up your eating habits, because of course I miss all this stuff. Like my nephew birthday, like everybody's birthday coming up this month. Nephew birthday this weekend, having cake. I'm like, dang, I messed up in March with the cake. Do I want to mess up this? I don't know. So Saturday, we're going to see how I feel. You know, I might not feel like I need to eat cake, but it's hard. But you have to give up something to gain something. That's what I feel. You have to give up that urge to eat because there's so many good things. I be looking at stuff like, dang, Toast, we didn't even go to this restaurant yet, and now I'm doing this stupid diet. You know, it get like that, and we just be joke because we joke a lot. Oh my God, because he always sending me food. Like, stop it. He always sending me food, and so we looking like, and then so when I look at it, he's saying, stop looking at it. So we always joking because it's hard. It's a hard thing, but you can make it fun too. And because we like, and I'm like, when I hit my other goal weight, so I got my first goal weight, and I'm like, my second goal weight maybe 180. He said, oh, you're gonna be too skinny, you're gonna look weird. I'm like, don't tell me that, because I want to at least. So I'm like, when I hit my first goal weight 200, I'm eating this, period. I'm like, I'm eating that. And I said, then I do my second one. So, you know, just make it a race, a fun thing to do. Make it something that you're not even focusing on nothing else but your health, and just think about your health. Because I mean, the way we eat can change a lot. For anybody who just joined us, welcome to I'm Just Saying with Arlene. I'm just talking about our minds, I guess, the way that we need to change our thought pattern, and the way that we need to just push through anything, because that could be a storm too. I felt like I can't believe that I had gotten that size. I really didn't notice it. Like, you know, I noticed that, oh my goodness, like, the scale said this, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And I felt like full, but I'm like, how did I get that big? Like, I used to work out at work, and that's probably why my leg been messed up since then. This ain't the first time my leg got like this. See, I probably should have went to the doctor. When I used to work, it was like years, and 13 plus years ago, maybe. I used to work at the group home. I used to do sit-ups every day. Because I'm like, no, I want my stomach to get big. I used to do sit-ups every day, and I used to put my feet under the couch. And one time that I did that, I pulled something, and my leg was kind of messed up for a while, and then it went away. So see, it probably came from that. But I used to do this all the time because I just didn't want my stomach to be fat. And then I don't know what happened. It just went, you know, it went there. So we just need to, I think, focus. I think when you just give up, just throw it all in and not think about it twice, not even one time, not even think about it, then that's when you will get the best results. Just go for it. And like, it's hard. And then you think like it discourages because you're like, what I'm going to eat? Just eat whatever you know what I mean? Just be consistent. Be consistent is the main thing. Okay, let me stop talking and see what y'all say. Try and count macros. That will break your stall. It takes a lot of effort, but it really helps. Yes, and that's the thing. Like the carb manager, that's why I told Toast, I'm like, you know what? I got to start putting stuff back in my carb manager, because I feel like that kept me on track, even though I wasn't really meeting my goals. Like, I would be far away from it. Like, I had a lot to go. But for some reason, I don't know, it helped or something. I don't know. It's so weird. But I think when you keep a note, a diary, a consistency, you know what I mean? When you keep doing something, it kind of helps you stay on the road. So I do agree with that. Black Girl Keto on Instagram. She's very informative. I'm going to try her. Black Keto Girl. Let me see. I don't want to, because I've been through too much. Yeah. And so I think that instead of getting another surgery, Lanita, that try to eat different. Even if it's not, like I said, it don't have to be keto. Try to find something that is right for you. It don't have to be, you know, what everybody else doing, but something that's what, you know, what you can handle and what you can take, and just do it consistently, and make sure you read up on it. And, you know, because there's different things that we can eat. Like for thyroids, it's different. It's so many different things you can eat to help that hormone, help that build itself up. You know, it's just something simple as Brazil nuts. You can eat 3 of those a day or something that say like that. But it's just so many things. Food contains so many things that we need, and we just like, we overdoing it. we eating the wrong stuff. We just eating stuff because it look good, and it do taste good. I mean, because I want me a pizza from 7 Star with a bag of hot J's. That's what I want. So that's my cheat meal. That's my first cheat meal when I hit but I got to hit my 200 mark. And it seemed like my life don't want me to have that pizza, because I've been at the same weight for a couple weeks now. So, you know, so I think that we just, you know, just power through it. I think anything that you really put your mind through, if you really don't think about what having high blood pressure can cause, if you think about what it is to have high blood pressure or have any issues with your body, then I think that is in itself should help us. That in itself should be like, nah, not me. I can't do it. So just, you know, just do that. Just be We just have to change up. And people with kids is a little harder because it's like you mommy mode. But you can do it though. A lot of people do it with kids that I see. But I would say to those people, that planning that I was talking about, we have to plan. We have to plan for everything. Like when I was thinking, my leg was messed up and I'm thinking like, what am I supposed to do? I said, well, I could tell my sisters the details and have them go set up the events. And I'm thinking like, are they going to do it right? Like, I want them to do it this way. And I said, or I can just tell them I can't do it. And since they still got 2 weeks or so, they can find somebody else. Or I can call Maisha and see if she can do it for me. You know what I mean? I just was trying to think of things like if I wasn't to get up and my leg was still hurting, what else could I do? So planning in anything you do, planning in the storm, planning way to get out the storm, planning on how you going to maneuver through the storm. However, anything that you do, you have to plan first. So I think that's what, I had a text. I thought I turned it down. That's what we have to do with any, we just have to plan. But hey, everybody, welcome. I'm just saying with Arlene. Let me stop because y'all know I just keep talking and talking. So I guess the topic today is working through the storm or coming through the storm. And I was just telling everybody how my leg was messed up and I didn't know what to do and how to feel. And I really didn't feel inspired. I didn't really feel like doing nothing. But you just got to push yourself to do things that you feel uncomfortable with, because I was like, I don't want to go to work because I'm going to sit there and be uncomfortable. And I'm like, come on, Lord, just let my leg just work a little bit. Like, I can take a little bit of pain. I can just rub it out. I can stand up. I can, kind of do some little exercise with it. So just let me go through it a little bit. And yes, it got better. It got a little bit better to where I can handle it. So, we just have to make it work, fake it till we make it. I don't know. But just, push through the storm. Anything in your life that you feel like is just overwhelmed you or have taken you over or is not the right. You might not be going the right way, but it's too late. You already did it. Just keep going. And like my cousin Raven, she had put on there, what did she say? I wish that I can do something to make myself, I don't know how she worded it, but basically she wishes she could make herself feel beautiful again or something. Well, on the outside, she pretty. I mean, what do you mean? But in the inside, when you beat yourself up so much because of so many different obstacle things that you probably didn't accomplish that you thought you should have accomplished at this date. Because I'm telling you, when I go back and look at, how the school used to always have you write down what your 5 interior goal is. I was just telling my friend this a month ago. So I didn't meet anything my goals that I had in life, and I wrote down and I really thought that I was going to finish, complete these. None of them happened. None. Not one happened to how I felt when I was in high school, or, you know what I mean? Not one thing that I accomplished that I wrote down as my 5 or 10 year goal. Now that could make anybody feel like, well, what's left? Like, what else could I do? But you just have to find you have to find, like, I never thought that I'd be sitting up in front of people talking. So you have to find what works for you and what kind of makes you happy or makes you feel like yourself again. So just because you can make yourself feel, not feel beautiful, because although you feel, you cute and stuff outside, you may make yourself not feel beautiful on the inside because you didn't accomplish things. Well, then accomplish it now, because you're not my age. She got a lot to go to be my age. And even my age, people will say, well, you still got time. So it's never, age ain't nothing but a number. I'm just saying, we can never put a limit on it, really. I feel like ever. Like, I was telling y'all about that older guy. He was 70, 80, something like that. Don't put a limit on what you can physically do until you physically can't do it. So just push through, make yourself feel beautiful. It's not going to come from somebody. It's going to come from within. It's going to come from doing things that make you happy. And then eventually you're going to be like, oh, I got this. Why was I even feeling that way? Why did this even stop me? Why was that even what, like, you know what I mean? What was I going through then? We can accomplish anything. Like, really, like we can, because, I kind of talk to myself about this, like, cause y'all, I'm telling you, this is what I say to myself daily. And it's like, I know all this stuff, Lord, like, what's going on? Like, come on. Like, I need some help, a push, like something, because I know all this stuff and I feel this. I feel that I can do great things. I feel that I need to be doing something else other than what I'm doing. I feel like I know I can do it, and I feel happy in the inside, but why is it not, was it resonating in my life? Is that how they say that? Why is it not, being shown to me in my life? Like, why am I not, why don't I have this big house that I wanted? I know why I didn't become the doctor that I wanted to be, but why didn't I know why I didn't become the engineer that I wanted to be, but why didn't I push myself to even try to see it to the end? Well, I knew why, because money. I'm like, I don't want to pay that money. But, now if I had the same mind that I did back then, I would have kept going, because now I know that you're still going to pay bills forever. So it don't matter. Right. So, even with all those things, why is Fab Five not where it's supposed to be? Why? And I got all these questions, but maybe that's the problem. I'm asking too many questions and I'm making too many moves. I'm not putting the work in. People might see me. I put enough work, but just a little bit though, enough. Just a little bit enough work. But I put the sort of work in, but I just need to do more. And I don't know, I don't know what it is, but I just always ask why. And I think maybe my question need to change to what or who or where or when, so just whatever you feel like your life is not going the right way, just think of where you really at in your life, because I'm grateful for a lot of things. And I don't have to look at the things that I don't have, because I have a lot, but the things that I want, I just need to go out and get. I watch so many people, like y'all, I be on YouTube watching like YouTube, I Google stuff, everything about people. And I did this and over this time. And I think that's where my mind going. It's like they did it quick, but I don't know what they had to go through to even get to that point to where that success came. And so that's what I need to figure, find what I need to do to keep me going. So, just be encouraged. Know, I always got to end with a be encouraged. I don't know. That's all it's about, right? So just power through the storm, power through what you think. I wish Raven was on here. Maybe I'll text her and tell her to go back and watch it. But, do things that make you feel beautiful. And the thing, it's not going to be making yourself cute, all that. It's going to be changing some things. It's going to be when you accomplish that, when you get that good job that you wanted, or you get that good career, or you get, you get that certificate you wanted, or you finally know your purpose, or you finally was able to speak with someone and they helped you along this path, and they helped you do X, Y, and Z, or however, or you help someone else do that. That's the only time I feel like you're gonna feel complete inside. Because if not, then you just, because like when I did that keto last week, this is my second time feeling this way. One time I talked on Pray and Slay. I always forget. But however, and I felt, and people that I didn't even know was saying different stuff. And I'm like, it made you feel good inside. When I did the keto, the responses that I had and the things that people were saying, I'm thinking like, oh, this is good. Do stuff to make yourself feel happy and what's going to make you feel complete. And of course, you're welcome, Misty. Of course, we're not going to get there. Some people do in a day, some people do in a week, but just keep it going. Like, I don't know. And like I said, I'm always talking to myself. Like most of these things, it's about something that I've been through or how I feel, because I was just, like today I'm thinking like, I'm about to go to the car. I'm sitting around all these old people saying, no, and they probably looking like, why is she in here? Like, and everybody think I'm 20 something. No, I'm about to be 35. I'm because I was going to tell the lady earlier, I'm way over 30, but so we just need to keep it pushing and keep it moving and, find ways to make ourselves happy, whatever that is. Like right now, I don't even know what make me happy. I just like to do everything. And that's another thing. I just like to do all types of stuff. So Lord, what makes me happy? I don't know. Like, I don't know what that thing is that keep me kicking. Cause I like to do this. I like to do that. This make me smile. This, it's so I'm just like complicated. Like, but thank you, Shayna. But we just got to keep going, keep pushing through the storm and keep, being motivated and keep it going. Oh, so this is a necklace. I don't know if y'all follow my Wear Your Inspo page on Facebook, Instagram. I'm trying to see if I want to add this. I like the necklace, but I don't know how I feel about the material. It seemed like it's sturdy and stuff. I don't know. I gotta, I like the lady at work was like, well, you're not selling diamonds. I said, well, I know. But I like to try stuff out and see the wear life, the wear the lifespan of it, how long it's gonna last. Because I feel like these really last long. These the personalized bracelets. I love these. Like, they really good. They really good. But yeah, so follow Wear Your Inspo, y'all, if y'all don't, and make sure y'all tell somebody about it. It's not really, I wouldn't call it well, for right now, that's all I got up is jewelry. But my thought behind it was things that inspire, whether it's shirts, whether it's hats, whether it's photo cards, different stuff. So that was the thing behind where I was going with it. Hopefully it's going in a way that I was thinking and not off track, but I'm starting with jewelry. So that's what I had. The bracelets that you could personalize. Some of them already come. I have a couple. I didn't bring them. Okay. Some of them already have little sayings on it. Just things that make you inspired, keep you inspired, and keep people talking like, oh, what you like? My bag for Maisha. Blessed, busy, and book. Blessed, busy, and book. I should have bought that. I don't even know how to say it, and I read it and say it all the time because people are like, what that say? And I tell them, things like that just draw people, attention. They like, oh, what that say? And they like, oh, okay, that's cool. Like, that's nice, and so it just draw people in. So that was my inspiration behind it. Yeah, the quality, Shayna. And it's like the quality, like it feel good, it look good, but how that smell? I don't know. I gotta try this out and see, because I want it to be good. Because she like, you ain't, I'm like, yeah, I'm not selling diamonds, but I'm also not going to sell some crazy stuff. Like, I might as well just move on if it's going to be, and I don't want to do that. When the feeling come inside. Yeah. And that's how I felt like doing a keto video. And I'm sleek thinking like, dang, what else can I do to feel like that? To feel that kick again. I need to feel that. Take a little time and be still and let God speak to you. But keep doing what you're doing. You're awesome. You'll get to your destination. Thank you, Stacy. And that's what I see. And that's what I see. That's what I should have been doing when I was down and out. But I was watching TV. I'm just saying. I should have been sitting up here praying. I should have got my Bible out. I should have wrote things down. So that's good. So that's what I need to do. And maybe I need to do it before I'm knocked down. You know what I mean? Do it willingly. And then maybe I'll get my answer. And so that's what I should have been doing, though. But all my brain, I was just going crazy. I wasn't even blessed, booked, and busy. Blessed, booked, and busy. I mean, I say this a million times, and I just can't remember. What your bag say? What's that M&K? I'm like, okay, Maisha Nicole Creations. I said, okay. They be asking all types of stuff. They see like, oh, what this mean? So, that's what I want people to be able to look at something and be like, now what that say? Oh, I want that, So hopefully the people I told looked at it or something like that. Maybe I need to get her business cards too. I be having Mika business cards like, oh, who did the cake? Here, I got her business card. So yeah, just thank y'all for y'all encouragement too, because like the things that y'all say and different stuff make me feel like, okay, like, like I say, when y'all say something to me, I'm like, oh, duh, that's what I could have been doing. Like that's what I should have been doing. Like that shouldn't even have been a second thought for me. But when you get in the funk, I just want to watch TV. Okay. That's all. I didn't even drink water. Like I did not want to get up. And when Toast came home, I'm like, Toast, bring me a bottle of water. Bring me this. He probably was like, really? I'm like, bring me some water. I ain't drink water all day because I literally did not want to get up. Like that's crazy. But that's what happened. So yeah, just be encouraged and power through the storm. And if you don't feel like your life is the way that you wanted it, fix it. Because we can fix it. It's so many, fix it in only the best way you can, and then eventually you'll kind of maneuver into the right way. So fix it. And I've been saying this, it's almost 3 years since I've been on here doing I'm Just Saying with Arlene. I still want to have guest stars. I don't know how to be a host. Like I don't know. I got to have somebody. Maybe I break it with my nieces like I was supposed to do before, and then have other people. I want people to come on here with me or something. But I guess it's okay for right now. But just want the interaction with people. But yes, thank y'all for rocking with me every week at 6:30 on I'm Just Saying with Arlene. And if y'all had anything y'all want to talk about throughout the week or anything, just drop, inbox me or put a message under one of the videos. And also follow me on Facebook, because I'm going to try to start uploading more on Facebook and maybe different stuff outside of this, because I know y'all don't want to watch it twice. So it's I'm Just Saying with Arlene on Instagram. YouTube. That's what I said. Facebook, YouTube, y'all, on YouTube. So I'm gonna put the link up somewhere, and then I'll y'all can follow me. So I will talk to y'all next week, and thank y'all for rocking with me. Bye.